the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here, and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams.
Trademark of both of these teams, strong defense. Gotta love it. What will that mean for tonight's contest?
Well, the coaches will have a big role. In a strength-on-strength matchup, game planning takes on added importance.
And one more thing about these teams, Brian, I mean, there is no shortage of effort.
Now here's Cloud. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And it's Billings with the rebound. Here's Martin. She's covered by Cloud. Pass to Hayes. Lets it go from deep. Rebound New York. Cloud with it. It's tipped. Now Hayes. Sinks that one from the post. About 1 minute played here so far in the first. Pass to Stewart. Here's Vibish. Covered by Thornton. Here's Vibish. Stewart inside. 6 feet out. Count it. Good.
Well, you have to be aware of Stewart around the rim. She's just too good at attacking opponents' weak spots.
Here's Martin. She's covered by Cloud. Outside Hayes. Pass to Martin. And here's Billings. Hayes, covered by Ionescu. 5 on the clock. Here's Thornton. The shot comes out. Good defensive work by Jonquel Jones. And we're about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And Stewart gets it to go.
The will, the desire. When Stewart is locked in offensively, there's little you can do to stop her.
Outside Hayes. Pass to Martin. From deep, it's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
And for the Golden State Valkyries, Chase Center is where they call home.
Opened up back in fall of 2019, one of the finest venues in the NBA. There were lots of options of places to play in the Bay Area, but the Valkyries wanted to play in the best venue possible.
An emphatic three-point answer from Stewart, refusing to let the opposing team own the arc.
Hayes with it. Thornton outside. Back to Hayes. To the paint. Billings. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Jones.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Cloud. Ionescu up top. Takes the 3. That one's good. And so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
Can't give Ionescu any airspace from downtown. If you do, she'll torch you from there.
Pass to Martin. Now Billings, defended by Stewart. Now Billings. And here's Kayla Thornton from the arc. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. Ionescu has it. Guarded now by Hayes. The drive by Ionescu. Pass to Stewart. Here's Ionescu. This one for three. Bagbenlay with the rebound. Now here is Hayes. And here is Thornton. Guarded by Jones. Back to Thornton. Now Hayes. Thornton. Here's Bagbenlay. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. The kick out to Ionescu. Pass to Cloud. Ionescu. Brianna Stewart from outside. The three-pointer is on target.
Well, Stewart doesn't hesitate when she gets a look she likes. She gets her feet set quickly and shoots with confidence.
Here's Hayes. Pass to Martin. And the foul called on Cloud. That's her first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
It's Burton, covered by Ionescu. 4 on the clock. From deep. Burton can't hit.
She must have a lot of confidence, thinking she can make it from all the way back there.
I think maybe the coach has got to get in her ear and tell her just get better shots when you're out there. She followed up a nice defensive effort on that possession with an equally good rebound.
Here's Jones. And it's Billings with the rebound. And here's Burton. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Trying to get back on track, and she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, that probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but nice work getting it to fall.
Pass to Stewart. Burt. Stewart with the screen. Now Burt. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, you know, she's just going to keep bearing those. If that's how the D is going to play her, they've got to be better, got to be closer in.
You know, when you look at Sabrina Ionescu, one of the highlights for her in the offseason, competing against Steph Curry in a three-point contest. That was fun.
It was also special for NBA and WNBA fans. The event took place during the NBA All-Star Weekend, and Sabrina held her own, recording a score of 26 to Steph's 29.
It's Burton. Goes back up. Pass to Martin. There's the three. Gets it to go from downtown.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
Ionescu up top, shoots the three, and it's Billings with the rebound. It's Burton, covered by Ionescu. And here's Burton, pass to Martin. It's Burton, covered by Ionescu. Here's Martin. That shot off. That's some solid defense from Jonquel Jones. Inside. Good, and Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
A premier interior scorer, Jones' physical presence is enough to intimidate defenders.
Here's Martin.
She has 6. Down it goes. Her third basket. She's now 3 for 4.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Ionescu.
6 points for her.
Pass to Burton.
Over to the wing.
Here's Martin.
And it's off from 3-point range. New York in the lead.
Now Burke.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Here's Phoebish.
Jones with it. That one falls.
Jonquel Jones.
And here's Burton.
Right wing. Pass to Fagbenle. And there's the 3-second violation.
Liberty ball.
The Liberty making a switch here. Now here is Stewart. 10 points for her. Stewart with the screen. Sabrina Ionescu from outside.
A rebound by Van Leeuwen.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
For 3. And Sandalassini is good for 3.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
To the middle. Here's Sabali. Tried to bank it in, but misses. Here's Sandalassini.
Covered by Ionescu. Now Sandalassini. Pass to Burton.
6 to shoot. Fires from 14. New York with the rebound. Here's Burke. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Sabali.
Now here is Stewart. Here's Ionescu. Foul call that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
First team foul.
Pushing the action and making plays. Ionescu is just such a tough cover.
It's her first trip to the line. And she knocks down the first one.
You want to talk about a well-rounded player? Sabrina Ionescu can really do it all.
And we knew this about her early on. She was the only player in college basketball history, male or female, with 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 1,000 assists. I mean, think about that for a moment. She is a special, special talent. You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds, whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
It's Burton.
Here's Talbot. And the 3 off target. Now here's Jones. Tight defense on her. Ionescu outside. Picked by Jones. That 3 off the mark. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
It's Burton. Covered by Ionescu.
From 12 feet out. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And the Liberty with possession here. 3-point lead. Ionescu outside.
That's where you like your shots to come from.
For 3, Kayla Thornton. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Liberty out in front. They're up by 5. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Defense paying dividends for them through 1.
Coach has to be happy about their effort on that and just a lot of hustle.
It's Burton. Pass to Vanloo. Burton. Here's Vanloo.
For 3. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Johannes.
There's Jonquel Jones with the 3. It drops for her third basket. She's only missed 1 shot.
That last 3 got Jonquel Jones fired up. She strikes back with one of her own.
Zandalasini, guarded by Davis. Here's Vanloo.
And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a 3-point contest.
Now here's Davis.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Jones. Here's Sabali. Makes it off the glass.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
Here's Zandalasini. Thornton outside. Pass to Zandalasini. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
We're now around 2 minutes into this second quarter. Johannes' shot is off.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
Zandalasini, guarded by Davis.
The shot by Thornton, no good. New York leading.
Pass to Davis. Picked by Jones.
With the teardrop, Davis, that's good.
Look at the soft touch, just a gentle little teardrop.
And one thing that makes this game so fascinating is all the different styles you can incorporate. What do you think is the best for winning, though, Brian?
Well, you know me. I love to grind it out. Slower pace, that's what wins come playoff time.
Yeah, maybe like in the 90s, Brian. I prefer teams that pick up the pace, take a lot of threes, they can outrun you.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period.
Pass to Vanloo.
And here's Burton. Five to shoot. The 10-footer. That one a little long.
Yeah, she's not necessarily a strong interior presence, but she's got to finish those chances when she has them.
Now here's Cloud. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
And look how well she led her in there with that pass.
It's Burton.
Trailing by 5. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Tries to save it.
Yeah, that was a good effort. She saw that rebound was coming off long, and she was quick to the spot to grab it.
Pass to Sabali. Davis. Cloud outside. Now here's Jones. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Cloud from deep. Good. First shot, first basket.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Some more possessions just like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead. They'll start to pull away.
Had to just be a little bit more aggressive and consistent offensively.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
And this Liberty team, of course, features Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. How about that big three?
One of the best we've ever seen. Stewie and Jones are former MVPs, and Ionescu could win one pretty soon herself. This is a loaded roster.
It's Burton. Out to the left wing. Pass to Rupert. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get a shot off. That's a 24-second violation. And the Liberty making the change here. Jones with it. She's got 9. Shot from the low block and off the glass. That was good. It's Burton. Pass to Sandalacini. Burton. On the shot clock. Here's Van Loo. Burton. She's covered by Cloud. Burton can't hit. Down low. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Sandalacini. She's got 6. Pass to Burton. From outside the arc, gets a three-pointer to fall.
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
Cloud outside. Lets the floater go.
Rebound by Rupert. Here's Van Loo.
Puts up a 3. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And the Liberty making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Sandalacini. Pass to Van Loo.
Just 5 on the clock. Rebound, New York. Cloud outside. Fires the 3. Bag Benlay with the rebound. Now Sandalacini. She's got 6. Beyond the arc. And Jones pulls it down. Pass to Ionescu. Picked by Jones. Here's the 3. The shot by Ionescu, no good.
Here's Van Loo.
Covered by Ionescu. The 3 is up.
Van Loo can't hit.
New York leading. Ionescu outside. with the shot, and she drops that one in.
This is her game. Ionescu is a scorer and stays active on offense. You love her confidence.
Outside Hayes. Pass is on Delasini.
Van Loo.
Here's Benley. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'll bet her percentage is pretty high from that range.
And it's New York's ball. It's a 5-point game. Screen by Stewart. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Sinks the triple.
Did you see how deep that shot was? There are truly no limits to what Ionescu can do out there.
Outside Hayes. Three-pointer. Evens things up with that basket. Her second of 4, shooting 50%.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 15. Loud outside. Stewart.
The #1 overall pick in 2016. Brianna Stewart continues to be a big-time player in the W.
Well, her transition from Connecticut to the WNBA was seamless. She won Rookie of the Year and established herself as a star right from the jump. Now, as a veteran, Stewie remains one of the most dominant players in the league.
And the first one falls for her. And while Brianna Stewart has a lot of years left in the tank, she's already in the GOAT conversation.
It's crazy. I mean, you know, she's had 5 straight top 3 finishes in MVP race. She's already won every award, every title, you know, you took in college, internationally, WNBA. She's on a path unmatched in the history of the game.
And that's good as she hits both shots.
And so many tremendous players in this league. Who do you think gets overlooked?
Well, it might be weird to call a former MVP underrated, but Nneka Ogwumike has been playing at a high level for a very long time, and I think she deserves more recognition.
And I'll take Kelsey Mitchell. For years, she was carrying that Indiana team by herself offensively. Now, she's certainly got a lot more help.
Now here is Ionescu. A rebound by Thornton.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Pass to Fagbenle. Now Martin, covered by Ionescu. And here's Thornton. Three-pointer.
A rebound by Burke.
Now here's Cloud. She's guarded by Hayes. Harrison with the ball. Stewart.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Cloud outside. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
And here's Martin.
8 points for her. Isabel Harrison with some nice D. Cloud outside. Ionescu left side. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Now here is Hayes. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Fagbenle. That's basket number 2 with her 3rd shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3. On offense, here the Liberty. Outside Stewart. Yep, that goes.
It's just so hard to stop Stewie. She has the strength to take the contact and get the basket. At 6'4", that's not fair.
On the night, she's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
As a talented scorer and rebounder, Breanna Stewart is a threat on both sides of the ball. But on offense especially, she can really be a nightmare to try and guard.
Now here is Hayes. Here's Vagbenle. Back to Hayes. Just 5 to shoot.
Martin.
She's covered by Cloud. 3, Kayla Thornton. That's good. A tough shooting night. She's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
Well, if you want to be a forward in the modern WNBA, you have to stretch the defense with your shooting. Thornton with that three-point ability.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Ionescu. From the arc. Outside for Cloud. Back to Jones. Ionescu. The 3. The shot, no good. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Liberty. They're up by 8. The third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And thinking about the shot. Oh, so close, so close. One more time, a round of applause.
And the second half about to start in just a few moments. And, you know, no surprise, but Ionescu has been exceptional here, guys.
And those threes have been dropping for her. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this could not have been a more productive day for her from long range.
In 2023, the Liberty made their long-awaited return to the WNBA Finals.
It's crazy to think about it, guys, but that was their first trip to the finals in 21 years. And despite it being the Liberty's 5th finals appearance, still no titles. Incredible when you think this is an original WNBA franchise and the amount of stars and Hall of Famers they've had over the years.
No good there off the double clutch.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Jones, the basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up for her.
Now, come on now. If you're going to foul Jones, you better hammer her. So strong, can score even when she's hot.
She'll be shooting her first free throw of the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Have to respect how Jonquel Jones has continually upped her game.
Well, she never seems satisfied with her game, does she? Even after she won Most Improved Player, she just kept working to get even better. And the results speak for themselves, as she eventually won League MVP.
Here's Martin.
Pass to Hayes. Vagbenle. The tray. It's Ionescu with the rebound.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Now Cloud. Ionescu up top. She's guarded by Hayes. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. And
Former MVP Jonquel Jones made a finals appearance in her first season with the Liberty.
Yeah, and she also led the Sun to the finals while she was in Connecticut. Jones, she's just the ideal stretch big. 6'6", great length, about 38% from three over her career. If you have Jones on your team, you're going to win a lot of games.
And she makes the first.
And we're close to reaching the 30th season of the WNBA. What a milestone.
And the stability we currently have, it's just so important. The league is in a great place. Plus, guys, it's continuing to grow.
Yeah, the W is on very solid ground. And as you said, Tim, I think we just keep getting bigger.
And she makes both free throws.
The 2021 MVP, Jonquel Jones, might be the most versatile player in the league. Her impact is felt all over the floor.
Thornton outside.
Pass to Martin.
And here's Fagbenle. Guarded by Jones. And it's Hayes missing. Ionescu has it. Let's go with a three. And it's Billings with the rebound.
They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Now here is Hayes. He has 5.
Pass to Martin.
Now Thornton. Billings covered by Ionescu. And that one's good. Billings.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Ionescu outside.
Here's Phoebish.
Covered by Thornton. Picked by Jones. And she was camped there in the lane. And she gets the 3-second call. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Fagbenle.
And here's Martin.
Hayes, shot clock at 6. Here's Fagbenle. The three-pointer, no good. And the Liberty with possession here. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Jones, and she uses a glass on the layup.
When Jones gets going like this, she seems to be everywhere at once. She can certainly overwhelm opponents.
Outside Stewart. An easy 2 points on the layup.
What an excellent assist. It really led her to the perfect spot.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Pass to Martin.
Thornton. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. Ionescu has it. Stewart. Stewart with the screen. The kick out to Ionescu. Lets the three fly. Fagbenle with the rebound. Pass to Hayes. Now Billings. Defended by Stewart. Tries again.
Martin, no bueno.
Cloud outside. Jones outside. Now here is Stewart. Here's Ionescu. That one is off. Outside Hayes. Pass to Martin. Here's Billings. She's covered by Cloud. Outside Hayes. Thornton tries to snap the cold streak. Cloud pulls it in.
Sometimes she can hit that deep three, but it's really not a great look for her. Not a very well-advised shot.
No, no. I mean, even for her, that's too far out.
Great play to sacrifice her body, take the charge, giving up her body for the team.
And really a heads-up play as well. Reads the play nicely and gets in the perfect position.
Now here is Hayes. 5 points in the game. Pass to Fagbenle. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. It's going to be on Jonquel Jones.
You know, one interesting thing about the Valkyries, they have the same ownership as the Warriors.
And when you look at the dominant run the Warriors went on, that is the expectation for the Valkyries. It's a first-class organization that will spare no expense to win in Golden State.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, New York won that 2020 lottery, and their prize, man, it was a great one. Sabrina Ionescu.
Well, she was the first piece, right? And she endured some tough times. But her talent and overall play helped attract Breanna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and other key players.
And so she makes both from the line. Now here's Ionescu. She's got 18.
Pass to Phoebish.
Stewart.
Martin pulls it in.
Outside Hayes. Fagbenle. She's covered by Cloud. Now Fagbenle. 6 points for her. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Tiffany Hayes connects from three-point range.
Getting great lift on her shot. Hayes could really drain him from 3.
Outside Stewart. Pass to Cloud. Jones. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. The basket good off the assist from Jonquel Jones.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here is Hayes. She's got 8.
And here's Martin.
Pass to Fagbenle. Hayes. And here's Fagbenle. Guarded by Jones. And here's Kayla Thornton from the arc. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. Cloud outside. Ionescu outside. Stewart.
Here's Phoebish.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Kept alive. Here's Jones. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Jones left side. Here's Stewart. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Countless hours in the gym have enabled Breanna Stewart to hit mid-range shots like that. What a hard worker.
Outside Hayes. Pass to Fagbenle. Back to Hayes. Over Ionescu. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Cloud. Tiffany Hayes grabs the miss.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something to try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 21.
Thiebish.
Covered by Thornton. Pass to Ionescu. Stewart. Brianna Stewart draws the double. Stewart with the screen. And Sabrina Ionescu, good for 3.
Well, it looks like that last 3 definitely got Ionescu's attention. She goes to the arc with a purpose and drains the answer.
Now here is Hayes. She's got 8. To the paint. Back Benley. Great pass to set up the land.
Oh, man. She is so good at making those lead passes.
Ionescu has it. 24 points for her. Here's Cloud.
Pass to Thiebish.
Here's Ionescu. The 3 ball. Tiffany Hayes grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now Billings. Hayes. Gordon outside. Fires from deep. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Ionescu. Outside for Cloud. Ionescu. Stewart with the screen. Jacks up a 3.
Again, Sabrina Ionescu missing. Now Martin.
Hayes.
Covered by Ionescu.
Pass to Billings. Thornton. Now Fagbenle. Outside Hayes. Thornton with it. Tipped away. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll retain possession. Well, Liberty making a switch here. Here's Zondalasini. 6 points for her. 3 on the clock. Burton gets the bucket. Now here's Ionescu. Pass to Burke. To the wing, right side. To end the drought. And Sabrina Ionescu with the 3.
They really set Ionescu up for success there. Perfectly positioned with a good look at the hoop.
Here's Van Loo.
Now Zondalasini.
Van Loo.
Buries it from 3-point range.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here is Stewart. She's got 17. Pass to Burke. From beyond the arc. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
That is great timing. She is one tough customer on the offensive glass.
It's almost like she has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And hers might be better than just about anyone's. What do you think, guys?
Here's Burton. Oh, and she just knocked down the buzzer beater. Wow!
Pretty shot with about a second to spare.
Yeah, and as the defending team, you can't stand giving up a shot like that to close out the quarter.
It's almost like you lose a possession.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Liberty, up by 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
It's the fourth
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. And here's Ionescu. Pass to Harrison. Cloud. Harrison the screen. From downtown. Cloud can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Have a defender near her.
Here's Van Loo.
And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Making a big difference from long range tonight. That was a big shot right there.
They've got time, and if she can keep stretching the defense like she has been with the three-point shot, that lead could go away in a hurry.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Berg. Ionescu up top. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
It's Burton. She's covered by Cloud.
Here's Van Loo.
From past the arc. And no good. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. It's good from long range.
And Ionescu is inflicting major damage right now. The defense looks helpless.
Pass to Burton. Rupert. Here's Van Loo.
There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range.
And she answers right back with a three of her own.
Oh, my. They're getting into it. We have got a duel shaping up right now.
Here's Burke. Pass to Ionescu. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Talbot.
Pass to Van Loo.
Talbot, guarded by Sabali. 6 on the shot clock. Now Burton. The three. And it's Ionescu with the rebound.
Oh, man. That's one she'd like to have over.
Here's Burke. Outside for Cloud. Sabali the screen. Ionescu fires for three. Talbot pulls it in. Now Burton. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy two.
Cloud with it. Pass to Ionescu. Launches it. That one's good. And so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
Keeping her eyes up and her options open. Natasha Cloud is surgical in her approach.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Here's Van Loo.
Out to the wing. Pass to Burton. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Harrison. And so it's New York with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And she lobs up toward the rim.
Get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook.
Perfectly done. She put it on a platter for her.
Bon appetit, and what touch on the finish.
Pass to Van Loo.
Fires for three. It's hauled in by Harrison. Here's New York now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Ionescu. And that one good.
Deep into her bag. Ionescu elite with the rock.
Here's Van Loo.
And here's Burton.
Pass to Rupert.
To the middle. Here's Talbot. They can't stop the run with that one. And the Liberty with possession here. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Outside Sabali. Cloud with it. For three. Cranes the three-pointer.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Here's Zondelasini.
Pass to Vanloo.
Shot from the wing, and the jumper is good.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here is Ionescu. Cloud with it. Burke. Off target with the three. Now Burton.
Pass to Vanloo.
To the wing on the left. The bank shot, no good.
Get there, get there.
Ionescu outside. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here. Timeout called the Liberty.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your this squad.
So both teams changing it up here.
That was your this squad. Make some noise.
Here's Ionescu. Screen by Stewart. 6 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. Ionescu can't get it to go. On the wing, Kayla Thornton. Covered by Ionescu. Pass to Fagbenle. Hayes with it. And the shot count. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
Showing off some strength. Tiffany Hayes, not one to shy away from contacts.
Shooting one.
And so it's New York with it. Cloud outside. Stewart. Jones left side. And Jonquel Jones gets double teamed.
Pass to Phoebish.
Liberty, keep it alive. Jones inside.
Here's Phoebish.
Ionescu. She's guarded by Hayes. And Sabrina Ionescu with the triple.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove. That tray has been deadly.
Here's Martin.
Outside Hayes. Thornton. Back to Hayes. Inside. Here's Billings. Defended by Stewart. A shot by Billings, no good.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Cloud. Got a piece of it. Now here is Hayes. Down low. Fagbenle. The shot from the low post is good.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Now here is Ionescu. Not a lot of room. Shoots from the baseline, and the shot goes in.
Smart idea. Put the ball in Ionescu's hands. Let her create and make the shot to beat the buzzer.
Outside Hayes. Back Benley. Guarded by Jones. Here's Bag Benley. Pass to Billings. Takes the three. And Jones pulls it down.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Outside Stewart. Back to Ionescu. Cloud. Picked by Jones. And stolen by Thornton. Pass to Billings. Hayes. Clock at 6. Now Fagbenley. Guarded by Jones. Fagbenley can't hit. And it's New York's ball. 16-point lead. Now here is Stewart. Pass to Ionescu.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Picked by Jones. To the inside. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
An example right there, guys, of how they never started coasting, even as their lead kept growing.
Well, Tim, they're just a determined group. There's no neutral gear. No matter what the lead is, it's only full speed ahead, and that's the type of basketball I love to watch.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour.
Ionescu has it. Cloud outside. Stewart over Thornton. And good as it snugs right down through the net.
Another bucket from Stewart, who's having a nice game offensively. She's a well-rounded player.
Outside Hayes. Pass to Fagbenley. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And here's Cloud. Jones outside. Stewart. The drive by Ionescu. Here's Phoebish. Outside for Cloud. Pass to Ionescu. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Van Loo. It's Burton, covered by Ionescu. And here's Rupert. Clock at 4. Here's Van Loo. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Davis. Now Ionescu. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the type of win they had tonight.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.